Okay, so Orlop deck. So down another level, and in the middle of the boat is part 4. And we'll be able to... It really helps, actually, to solve these puzzles by walking through them chronologically, because the game loves to play back the memories to you in the reverse order that they actually happen chronologically. But when you go through it, you can start to piece together the stories of, like, okay, these characters were here, this is what they did when that happened, and then this is how they died, etc. That is a lot easier for me to piece together than anything else. Okay, location of the corpse. It's these guys. It would be scared shitless to somebody in the middle of Brennan's Dark Souls playthrough. Yeah, it is Brennan's Dark Souls playthrough. Alright. Let's figure this out. So this is one of the top men. And I don't think his fate is that unknown. He was choked to death by a beast. So, let's do that. He was strangled by a beast. And I know he was a top man. That's all I do know at the time, right now, though. This guy was not spiked. He was... Oh, that's spiked, yeah. Is that spiked or choked? It is very hard to tell, honestly. Because it looks like it went through his neck rather than around it. Okay. Boy, for a midshipman, they have seen some crazy shit. They worked their asses off to try and, like, be good midshipmen on probably the most crazy fucked up boat experience of their life. This guy got spiked by a terrible beast. He was one of the stewards. This guy, I said, was the butcher. But... Oh, that is the butcher. Alright. Peter and the other midshipman. Wow. They were chums to the very end. The very, very bitter end. What the hell is that? Who are you? Oh, shit! Edward Spratt is looking through, just being like, oh, fuck this. I can't draw this. That's horrible. Oh, poor guy. And then there's Cal as well. Alright. Let's see more of this battle scene, though. This is fascinating to me. Okay, that's Alfred. This is Charles Minor. Ah, they were working together. Now I'm able to identify that. This is Christian Wolf. Oh, okay, now I'm understanding the relationship between the gunner, the bosun, and the bosun's mate. Got it. Okay. So, he provides guns to the bosun, who keeps track of general process stock, not just the you know, not just the guns. And then this guy, the mutineer, well, he was nearby, but he wasn't. I don't think this is the gunner's mate. I don't know who he is. William Hoskett was shooting this guy. This person who I have no information on pretty much at all. Omid comes running with a fucking scimitar. That's badass. Okay. So this is the guy that is the boss of this person. He got spiked real hard in the shoulder. And I assume that's how he died as well. But we'll wait till we get a little bit more information on him, I think. And And that's all I got for this chapter. No new information, but a lot of thinking, I guess. What happened next? Part 5 is the Soldiers of the Sea about 10 feet further ahead. Okay, let's go through the door and check out the next memory, which is... where's the door? Okay, it's over here. I already know what happened to this guy, and he's the one who died, so I'm not going to get a whole lot of information, I think, by going through this chapter. But if I go... I think that the next time I play through this, I'm going to move on to the next memory and see what I find there. So this is the corpse of one of the midshipmen. Alright, let's see if I can figure out some more information about things in general here. So there's a cutlass. This is the butcher. He was spiked. Poor guy. He has a cutlass. This is one of the midshipmen. And this is probably Alfred, right? Yep. These were the two people that had gotten decapitated / choked out / spiked by the monster. This is a cow. Edward was hiding around here. This is Hoskett and Charles Minor. Trying to shoot at something back over there, I guess. Right. Anything else I can really glean from anything going on here? If I go over here, I should see Edward hiding around, right? Either that or he ran the hell away, which it looks like he did run away. Good for him. That's good survival instincts, and I'm glad that he did that because I would be very screwed without that illustration. Alright. So this is the surgeon's mate or the surgeon. Can't really tell whom. Where am I located right now? I'm next to the surgeon area. So... yeah, it makes sense that this guy is one of the surgeons. Just don't know which. But yeah, since we are next to the surgery room, that would be pretty reasonable. Yep, not getting a whole lot of answers from this part still. I need more. I just need more hints. I need more memories at this point, I think, to be able to start moving forward with the game. But I'm very, very proud of the work that I did anyway. I just need to find the door to end this memory. I'll go through one more part of this chapter, and then I'm definitely going to call it for the night. And I mean it this time. I wonder if the Kraken and the spiders know each other. They gotta be friends, right? Like, are they... the appearances of both at the same rough time for the same boat really implies this boat is cursed AF. And it's because they blamed the Formosans. So the Formosans put a curse on them, and etc. Yeah. The Formosans cursed them, and that led to... well, maybe the Formosans were also the cause of the disease. Like, they cursed them with, like, disease, spiders, and krakens. Could be. Could be. I don't know. I'd buy it. It's Edward over here. No, he ran the fuck away. This is the guy that was spiked through the wall. Over here. I don't know why he crawled away, but you'd think he'd want to hang out next to the surgeon. But, I mean, severe blood loss probably does crazy things to somebody. So this is the surgeon talking to Emil. I gotta assume that this is Henry Evans. And I assume he's alive, and I assume he's in Africa. Alright. Who did I get right? Henry Evans is alive in Africa. He gave me the book. Nicholas Botterill was spiked by a beast. And Nathan Peters fell overboard to his death. Alright. I got some shit done. Who else is in this scene? We have Alfred. We have Thomas, who's, you know, very, very sad that his friend Charles is dead, and Peter trying to put them out. And this was one of the stewards. He kinda, to me, he looks kind of Indian, to be honest. Which would make me think that that's, Zugan, or Zunji. But I have no way of really knowing. I don't know. This game makes me feel a little bit strange sometimes because I'm looking at people that have very pixelated, blurry-ass faces and being like, yeah, he kind of looks like he's from the Orient. Like, I feel very, very weird sometimes being like, yeah, this dude, he's one of the Chinamen. Like, oh, man. Oh, man. Probably should not use the phrase Chinaman. I won't be using that to refer to anyone anymore. In the video game, anyway.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Oh, I think that he was trying to hide after getting stabbed once and then got stabbed a second time, which is just horrendous luck. Alright, who is this guy? This is interesting. So this looks like it's okay, that's Christian Wolf. And then this is, okay. This has gotta be, I don't know who this is. But this is the guy that did the mutiny again, if I remember. And we have Hoskett over there. I can't zoom in enough to see that guy. Who else? Yeah, I can't quite get them. That's a Clustill. Anybody else that can see through any of these windows? We have Emil, and we have the surgeon. And we have the midshipmen are all looking onward. Okay. And we have one more section in this chapter. On the cargo deck. Oh, that might explain why I still don't have a complete picture. Let's go down to the cargo deck and get the last memory. Okay. So when they say they're making for the lazaret, there must be some treasure in the cargo hold that's cursed that they took from the Formosans, and yeah, that all makes sense. Now the important thing is that I get the right corpse. Hang on.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
Iradoran!
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
All right, so this memory would have been very much more helpful if I had found it a lot earlier. I mean, we have names, we have steward, we have a lot of shit called out that I really should have been paying attention to the whole time. All right. So this guy, he had his leg torn off, and I think he bled out. But there's they said that. Let's just keep paying attention. They did imply that he might have lived. So we'll see. We won't jump to any conclusions too quickly here. But I'm also gonna just play out that dialogue once again. Oh, I can't until I leave. All right, so this is Charles. Who's that over there? Hoskett. This guy's one of the stewards? And they're throwing him in the lazarette? Alright. Well, yeah, once we get some more time to really mess around in that memory, I think I'm going to be able to glean a lot of information out of it. Oh. No, that was the start of another chapter. That was Unholy Captives. Okay, so in the cargo deck, I do want to find, well, the game's kind of locking me into the, this section now. There is a part 8 for Soldiers of the Sea that I really want to get to. Instead of moving on to another memory, I want to get to Soldiers of the Sea, get that whole scene kind of laid out so that I can at least have some closure on it. But I don't know if the game's gonna let me play through like that. We'll see. Yeah. Put his corpse down. Alright. So I'm gonna go back down to the cargo hold. And I'm going to look for more dead bodies. They make their way for the lazarette. I assume lazarette is probably the name of the treasure that the Formosans had. And I'm just gonna start opening all these rooms until I find something. Ah ha 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 ha! Yes, this would be the last one for Soldiers of the Sea. Alright. So this is definitely the last one. We have Hamadou trying to fight him off. We have this guy who was just upstairs with Klestel. And we can at least deduce that he got stabbed 3 times. So that sucks. Alright. Well, wait. I forgot that I can't identify him yet. Oh, my boy. My boy was down here? Hell yeah, he was. What a goddamn legend. Alright, who's up there? Charles Minor again. Well, this is a small scene, so unfortunately I didn't get a whole lot of extra information out of it. But I do know this person's death, so I guess that's worth something. And that does close out all of the Soldiers of the Sea memories. So we should be able to at least get the conclusion now. Who is this and how did they die? A hideous monster perished simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul. This guy, he was stabbed, or he was spiked by a terrible beast. And a new door is opened. And I guess that will be it for me for tonight. This was a much more productive playthrough, I think. Let's look at the conclusions, though, that it gave me. And see if I'm missing any information. Nope. Poor guys. Poor, poor people. This is where there's a lot of blessed rains.